inside the dust, left behind the quiet we made. Fingers brushed through rooms we knew, stillness humming where you stayed. That afternoon was made of glass, your laugh hung on a silver thread. It cracked somewhere behind my breath when I replayed what we once said. The light bent just like you did across the walls that watched us sleep. Every echo turned to silk and drifted far beyond my reach. Dances on the ceiling fade. I trace it slow through quiet hums, but memory always turns to haze. There's warmth inside forgotten lines, the ones you wrote then left unsaid. I breathe them in but let them go before they burn into my head. The silence learned how you felt before I ever had the chance. Now I chase the things you hid inside the folds of our last You stayed in frames I never changed, fading gently through the blue, like paper left inside the rain. Your voice dissolved into the view. I hold the shape you used to be before the color bled from you. Soft echoes curled behind my breath, a light unfolded out of death. I touched the fog, it slipped again. Beneath my skin, a quiet bend. The stillness watched me disappear. My name dissolved into the air. A flicker passed before the scene. Nothing waited to begin. watched the clouds fold into names we never spoke. Traced your silence like constellations on my skin. You stood just close enough to blur the sky, but never once stepped into the wind. Our footsteps echoed in slow delay, suspended high where dreams pretend. We smiled beneath the fading sun, as if we didn't know the end. Air moved slow between your words, light held back the fall of night. No weight, no push, no voice to pull, just one more breath before the flight. You blinked and the sky forgot our shape. All warmth pressed into the clouds. I walked along the edge of echoes, where your shadow never turned around. Nothing broke, but nothing stayed. Time unfolded without a sound. We drifted past where gravity ends, and still we never looked down. Wind curved around the final thought, stillness shaped like what we lost. Not a question, not a plea, only quiet wrapped in frost. I held the sky inside my hand, but it slipped without goodbye. Even silence seemed to breathe, as if the sky was never mine. like I'd forgotten you, but memory paints in shades too true. My hands look steady from outside, but trembled hard when I would write. You never knew the storm I bared. I made it look like I didn't care. The mask stayed on too long. It grew into my song. You smiled, I turned away, but still I watch you and if they asked, I always lied. Said I moved on like pain just died. But even silence can betray the truth I buried every time flows backward on a silver light. Shadows dance where sun refused to shine. Moments fold like pages torn, lost in light before the dawn. Whispers drift across the sky, breaths of air You stood still while I let go. Words were caught in undertow. Breath was quiet, time was slow. Nightfall came but wouldn't show. Footsteps paused against the light. Fingers brushed but held too tight. Windows blurred what we could see. Stuck between what used to be. Hearts delay the end they know. Soft goodbyes that never grow. One last look that doesn't land. Almost gone, still holding hands. We sat inside a fading line. Words unwritten, lost in time. Lips half formed a silent phrase. Frozen mid-embrace of days. Clocks refuse to strike the hour. Rooms collapse without a sound. Memories that won't reply. Hovering just out of sky. Said it never quite. Trapped between the wrong and right. Held your name behind my eyes. Too afraid to let it die. We sat down but didn't speak, trying hard to not feel weak. Coffee cold between our hands. Time moved on but we just stand. You still smile like it was fine, but your eyes slipped past the line. Nothing fell or made a sound, but something cracked beneath the ground. We walked slow but felt too fast. Talked like strangers from the past. Held our breath, ignored the weight. Both too scared to say it's too late. Nothing dropped, nothing broke, but we both felt something choke. We didn't cry, didn't scream, but we both gave up the dream. makeup and clothes I don't remember buying. The mirror shows a face I don't defend. People say I've changed but never ask. When I smile like it's my last task of the day. My name feels foreign on their tongues. Photos tagged with words I wouldn't use. Every silence in me sounds rehearsed. I wave to strangers who call me friend. Echoed voices stuck inside my jaw, each one softer than the one before. Breaths cut short before they mean a thing. A stuttered version of what I. I borrow laughs from people I don't trust. I blink too slow when memories call. Even my shadow seems unsure of me. I hold my hands like I'm someone else. The mirror fogs but never clears. My reflection waits for someone new. I mouth the truth but nothing leaves the knot along, like I agree with the lie. Fragments crack beneath my breath, but no one hears the break inside. Glitching through the words they give me, I repeat until it sounds I used to be louder when I cried. Now silence wraps tighter than skin. I wonder if I ever really chose or just copied what I thought was right. They call it growing up, but it feels more like dissolving. If I ever see the real me again, I hope they're not ashamed. Found you inside an old device, buried under dust and time. Your voice broke through the static noise. It said my name like you never left. A screen flickers with frozen frames, moments I forgot to keep. I hear you call and it cuts again. I try to listen but it skips. Why are you still in this place? What did you need me to find? I'm scared to play the next file, but I press play anyway. You left a message, I still don't know what it means. I took the same turn like before, but the signs were wrong, the streets were bent. The corner store became a gate, and all the lights had different names. The sidewalks led me somewhere else, no traffic, just a steady hum. The night was quiet, but I felt like I was being pulled along. Each step forgets the one behind. No building stands where it should be. The world resets with every blink, but somehow it still follows me. I passed a window filled with stars, but none of them were in the sky. A mailbox whispered out my name, then vanished as I walked right by. The air felt heavy but familiar, like I had walked this loop before. A bus stop asked, "Where are you headed?" But I don't know that anymore. The trees grew upside down tonight. The moon keeps flickering in place. I chase the glow that looks like home, but it's a street I've never faced. Maybe the road is not broken. Maybe I'm just not the same. Maybe home was never real, just a word I gave a name.